Dogs and women, I don't take no guff off either one of them.
You have to stand on your left leg and do the hokey pokey.
I tell you what, that looks better than we do.
Hey everyone, Monkey Wrench Mike. I'm back with another video on this, my 2003 Mercedes E320 Estate. Yes, it is the long version. It is a station wagon. It is an S210 if you live across the pond. What we're doing today, well, we are prepping it because we're giving it away. This has become one of my all-time favorite vehicles. It is so useful in all kinds of situations. I have had so much stuff in the back there, packages, used car parts, electric bicycles, all kinds of things back there. And I've loved every minute behind the wheel right here. So what we're doing today is fixing a steering problem, a suspension problem, and then we're going to give it to Truthful Tom and Mama Monkey Wrench. If you've been following the series, you know what it looked like in the beginning. This was all crunched up in the front. Then I replaced the fender, the door, and the hood with parts of a different color. All right, they were 3 different colors on this car. Then I took it to Maaco and they completely transformed it. I also added a beautiful pre-painted bumper from bumpersthatdeliver.com, and this is what the result is. I mean, this is perhaps one of my best looking vehicles. I mean, I just love this thing. The new headlights I added as well, completely transformed it. But if you look closely, you can see the camber on the wheels is a little off, especially on this side. And so when I'm driving, the steering wheel is kind of like this because the car wants to pull to the right. So what we're doing today, we're adding, believe it or not, some shock absorbers because there's a different one on each side, and we're replacing some concentric bolts and nuts. I'll show you what's going on because this car did not have the correct type of hardware holding it together. Sounds crazy, but it's true. When I say 2 different types of shock absorbers, here's what I'm talking about. Look right here, okay? This one is your basic black, okay? This is probably original to something, I don't know. And there are special, the wagons are different than the W210s, like the 4 doors, okay? Parts of the front suspension, they're different, okay? And you have those concentric nuts and bolts, and you have different shocks. This one is a Bilstein. But as far as the condition of the car, it was so well taken care of, I can't figure out why this is a Bilstein and the other one is not. So I don't know. I don't know how many owners it had. I thought it was like a 1 or 2 owner car. Who knows? Maybe the owner gave it to their son or daughter or something, and then they kind of pieced it together. But it's weird. So what we're going to do is remove the top of the shock, which is right here under this little cap. And then we have the bottom of the shock, which is right there. 65 Newton meters, I think, for the torque on this one, 30 something on the top. We'll get that replaced, and then I'll show you the bolts, which is really, really weird, okay? I apologize, you guys have missed all of the fun. My neighbor is having his leaves blown out of his yard, and a lot of them came over here. I gotta get these leaves blown out anyway. This side was a real booger, excuse me. But we got it, okay? Basically, you do the lower control arm bolts first, and then you do your shock absorber, and you gotta loosen the spring, and you've gotta remove the tension, and you have to stand on your left leg and do the hokey pokey. So basically, what I'm replacing is this, okay? This is just a regular bolt, okay? This is an eccentric, concentric, one of the 2 words, bolt right there that has these little, see the little outline right there? That goes into the side of the control arm. Let me see if I can show you there. Hopefully you can see something. And then as you turn the bolt, it pulls it this way or that way. So you have some adjustment to the way that the wheel fits. You can go this way or that way, okay, at the bottom of the wheel. And these things are pretty ingenious, but for some reason, I didn't get these. I got the plain ones, and I don't know why. Maybe this is from I don't know. I don't want to speculate. I just want to get this job done. As you can see, I have removed the Bilstein over here, which was actually in really good shape. The other one was very loose. I'm putting on Bilsteins as well, so they're going to match. And when with Bilstein, you get new rubber bushings that go up at the top on both sides, and it's fantastic. So let me fight this thing some more. As you can see, I've got the spring, compressed. I've got this loosened to give myself some wiggle room here. I don't want to take all this off just to replace the bolts, but maybe I should have. I'm doing things my own way rather than by the book. And sometimes that's okay, sometimes that's not. Anyway, as you can hear, the leaves are getting blown again, so I'm going to turn off the camera. We'll get this all buttoned up and I'll kind of show you what it looks like. Hopefully it's better. Then we go get the wheels aligned. Temperature has dropped to about 14 degrees below zero, but we're wrapping it up. Okay, so we got this side on. You can see the little shiny bolt right there. That's the eccentric or concentric. I don't know, whichever. It's on. We have the new shock absorber on there. It only took, 3 jacks, spring compressors, the removal of this, and everything else to get it on. But on this side, and all these tools here. Yeah, absolutely. But this side looks good too. We have the new Bilstein. We have everything ready to go. Now that I've got it lowered, I can remove my 2 spring compressor bracket pieces right there, put the wheel on, put the bumper guard, or not the bumper guard, the wheel. Think about it, Mike. Think about it, Mike. The lower engine cover right there. And then we can button it up. And then we're going to have to focus on the radiator that we had to remove and push up to get the last bolt in over there. Put the little cross member up. It's just been a day. Okay, so I think I'll pick this up in the morning. We'll have this part fixed, and then we're going to work on the windshield washers and everything in the situation right here. Okay, so I'll see you soon. Now that we have the new shocks and everything, as far as the suspension goes, the control arms, the new bolts, everything, we're going to take it to get an alignment, and I'm hoping for the best. Yeah, so we'll just kind of have to see. I forgot my microphone. I forgot everything. Let's just kind of see what these people can do, because this will be the second place that I've gone to. All right. Well, this is our second tire shop, and this is the place that did the actual alignment on the car. I took it to a place called Tate Brothers. They couldn't fix it. So I took it to a place called Shamrock. They were suggested by a German repair shop that does not work on Mercedes. Figure that one out if you can. But this lady, oh my God, I hate when they do that. Okay. Anyway, let's see how they did, because I was told it's going to have a very slight pull. I don't know if the pull has been adjusted at all. Let me just get over here real quick. Well, the steering wheel is straight, so that's a good thing. The pull is not that bad. I mean, it's not 100% perfect, but it is way better than it was before. So I'm going to deem this a success. Usually I'm really having to pull a lot right here, and the car is usually like this. Now you can let go, and that seems to be better. Now the issue was the eccentric bolts. Tate Brothers said they were put on incorrectly. The guy admitted he doesn't work on German cars, and they couldn't fix it. So I took it to this place, told them about the bolts. They said, yeah, we know about them. And there you go, Shamrock Tire and Auto Repair right there. And we have us a very nice steering Mercedes wagon. So we're one step closer to getting this to Mom and Tom, and I'm very happy about that. So we're gonna get it home, and we'll do some more tweaks, and then we will have the final presentation. Continuing work on what is now known as Mom and Tom's Mercedes. We need to put this drip tray back on. When I took the hood off, there's the hoses, that spray the windshield washer. I have them all kind of wrapped right there, and the hood tray simply goes under the vent for the hood. It fits in just like this. These little tabs go right into here, and you fold it up, and those little tabs on top will clip into place, and then there's 2 little screws that you need to do to put them on. Like here's where this was broken. Okay, see the little screw? That tab was broken, so I've glued another one because it just happened to have another drip tray from another one of the 78 Mercedes E320s that I've owned. So we're going to put this back up there. Then we will reattach the hose that shoots windshield washer fluid onto the windshield, which will be great, and that will be another thing done. Then I think all we have to do is continue scraping. When I replaced the door, this was tinted. Okay, so none of the other windows are tinted. This one was, and it was just a light tint. It was just a little bit off, but I want the car as good as it can be for Mom and Tom. So I'm going to continue scraping this off, get it all nice and clean. There's a little rattle in here, and sometimes when I lock it, this doesn't lock. So I think the lock situation is a little bound up right here, or maybe I need to adjust the latch right here that this kind of fits into. Okay, so we will address those things. See how sometimes it closes and sometimes it doesn't. It is now attached onto the hood, and I gotta tell you, one thing I don't like about Mercedes is how they do their little nozzles for this piece right here. See this little nozzle right here? The way that it attaches, the little plastic pieces are so brittle, I'm gonna have to order new units. Both of those are really kind of messed up. So I'm gonna have to order those two pieces, and we're gonna have to get a door lock actuator, I think. Let me show you what's going on here with this. Thank you very much. If you are an astute viewer, you'll notice I have moved the car. We've cleaned all of the window tint from the window. You can't even see the window. It's gorgeous. It's so good, it looks like it's there, okay? But we have a problem with the car not locking, okay? I can get one lock out of it, and then it won't lock. This is what's happening. Ugh. And you'll have to listen very closely. Oh, let's just do this. Let's see if it's gonna work, okay? We're gonna hit the lock here. Hear the leak? That's a vacuum leak. This whole system is vacuum operated, which is what this line is right here. And so I have a big leak somewhere in the actuator, which is right here. Well, that's part of this whole locking mechanism. So what do I have to do, which is a joy to get out? I don't know if I'm going to have to remove the airbag, okay? I have two screws on the end. I have a screw up there. I got to take the door handle out, which is really fantastic. So I kind of reach under here, and it's kind of level with this. And I go through here, and it's like a 4mm Allen. I loosen it. This part pops off. Then this whole handle will come out. Unscrew this, unscrew this. Somehow I'm going to have to take off my window track, which is right here, which is fantastic. I got to move all that to get this out, which I think is just going to be so much fun. And look, everything's riveted into place. I do have a rivet gun, but I don't know. Maybe, I just don't know. I don't know why they want me to take this off, but they do. We'll see if I can get by without it, but let me get to work and show you, because I want the door to lock for Mom and Tom. It's supposed to go back to them today. Yeah, it's not going to make it because this is a problem. Time now to replace the headliner, because on the back of this is literally, it's coming off and it's looking really, really gross. So fortunately, perhaps one of the easiest things Mercedes has ever made possible is replacing the visor right there. Basically what you do is you kind of pop your moonroof or sunroof about halfway, and then this just pops off. Okay, you get a screwdriver, put it right under here, pop this off, fold it back, and then this part comes out. I'll show you. There's 4 little tabs that have to be removed, but it's really easy to do. But all that's the job of that is just to stop the shade, okay? And that's when you move the sunroof back, that's what pushes the shade back with it, okay? So let me pop this off, and then we'll show you how to remove it. We popped it off. Basically, there's just little clips, like here, 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 and here. Pop it off, no big deal. Then you move this forward, and you see this little clip right here? This, you just bring it forward, and it's a little spring clip, and it just kind of guides the shade right there. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 of those that you can remove, and then this is simply going to slide out. We have released these little clips right here. They slide right in here. this is a good opportunity to kind of get in here and clean it up, put a little dry lube on it, and it'll be perfect. The problem with this screen was right there. See how terrible that is? That is not good enough for Mom and Tom. So we're going to replace it with this guy right here, which is in perfect condition. So easy, easy, easy to do. So I'll clean the tracks. We'll put a little lube on these little riders here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we will install it. Sunshade is now attached. It moves perfectly. All we have to do is bring the actual glass part forward. And you see those little here, 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 here. This is where this thing just kind of snaps into place. They're just plastic tabs. That's why you have to be very careful when you take it off, and it literally just snaps into place, okay? So we'll get this back in there somehow, right there, and it's gonna be great. Okay, she's attached. Put it up here like this, close this, and there you go. That is perfect, and look how nice it looks. Yeah, no more stuff hanging down. This is amazingly nice. So yeah, congratulations, Mom and Tom. You have a new moonroof shade. It's another day and the glue has dried. Well, let me explain what's going on. This is your actuator. Okay, this is the part that actually goes into the car, you know, and it holds the door to the car. That's the latch that goes into the striker. This is vacuum operated, and what happens is right here are these little BBs. I guess this is going to be some kind of a pressure relief. I don't know, but they crack like right through here. If you look closely, you can see a crack right there. There's another one over here, okay? This one also leaks from right here where this part goes in and out. There's a little accordion type gasket, and that's developed a leak as well. So this is a junker one. This is the one that I just pulled from my backyard. This went to the original door for this wagon, okay? So I have, as you can see, used my JB Weld right there to make sure that everything is airtight. At first, I tried Gorilla Glue. I didn't like that, and so I scraped it off before it dried, and I put JB Weld. That plastic weld stuff with steel is my new go-to. It just fixes everything. So this goes in the door kind of like that, and then this is your lock and unlock button right there. Okay, this part, the little brass tab, goes behind the door pull. So when you pull it, you know, it opens the door for you. So let me get this installed, and then we'll see, hopefully, if it's going to work, because Mom and Tom are dying to get their new E320. Okay, we have everything back together, I think. This was such a pleasure to work on. Yeah, so we have everything back attached. I'm going to clean this. I did go ahead and vacuum it because I'm going to wash it and everything before the final turnover to Mom and Tom. And I'll go over and I'll just spray some nice leather stuff or some, you know, Tex-Mex stuff, since this is kind of the Mercedes vinyl. That's why it looks, you know, brand new. I even vacuumed the back part. Look how dirty it is. There it is. Looks fantastic. This is going to be so perfect for them. So all I got to do is move it on the other side of the yard so I can wash it. I hope my lock works. The window works. So let's just kind of see if it's built up enough vacuum yet. Look at that. We have a working lock. So thank you so much for all of your hard work. I'm talking about me. Me. This thing has been kicking my rear end for like 3 days. I'm way behind in giving it to them, but it's going to be in really great shape. I just got to give it a wash, clean the interior, and then, like I said, we'll drive it up and give it to them so they can have a really reliable car for them and the dogs. And hopefully they'll like it as much as I do. I want another one of these things. I just love it so much. It is so, I don't know, utilitarian? It really is. It just goes and does whatever you want it to do. So yeah, we got the Jaguar. We're still working on that. I don't even want to mention the black Jaguar. He's in timeout right now. And then I got the lovely white Gutless, which is going to get a new header panel That's what it is. Header panel. I've got lights and everything like that to put on, and then I think I'm going to spend some money on it and get those front seats redone. Anyway, that's not about this video. Let's go ahead, wash the car, make it look pretty, and then we're going to give it away. In the words of Stevie Wonder, you know what I'm going to say, right? Yep, isn't she lovely? I don't know. First, when I saw these things, I thought they were kind of ugly. But now that I've driven one and owned one and used one, they're incredible. This is definitely not the best side right there. It's just kind of a weird look. But they are so big on the inside, and this color is fantastic. So she's washed, she'd almost dried, and she is ready to go. So she's going to be a perfect car for them. Look at the inside. Love it, love it, love it. So what a good series. This is the last video on... Did I even name this car? I don't even know if I did or not. I can't remember. The Bronze Beauty? Was that it? It was so long ago. Yeah, I'm loving the headlights. If it was mine, if I was going to keep it, yeah, we would put on the AMG wheels. If I find another one like this in this cool color, we're definitely putting on the bigger AMG wheels. But for Mom and Tom, they like stock, and that's how they shall get it. So, lovely wagon. Enjoy your new home. Make me proud. Make them happy. Keep them safe. And never break down on them. All right, here we go. Hail Dominus Nabisco Cookie. Let the angels sing. The moment has arrived. This is our official presentation. You guys are the new owners of a 22-year-old Mercedes. How about that?
Well, that's all right because we were in our 60s when they made it.
That doesn't seem like so long ago.
I tell you what, that looks better than we do. My goodness gracious, that looks like a brand new automobile.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I think it's going to be perfect for you guys because of the back part.
Yeah.
For the dogs and everything,
Yeah. Well,
and then the
look at
good
that
gas
again,
mileage.
Yeah. Well, you know, it how things work, miracles come together, you know, time-wise. And I moved my truck over because I didn't, get out of the way.
I saw that. Yeah.
And guess what?
What?
The perpetual oil leak part is gone. It's gone. Yeah. It's just like a miracle.
Really?
It's like a miracle.
Look at that.
And then this car shows up.
This car shows up.
It's all part of a, you know what I'm talking about.
Right.
It just all came together.
It's divine intervention. Let
It
the
could be.
angels sing.
It could be.
Yeah.
It's finally I'm getting what I deserve. Well, no.
You don't want to
In a good way.
Yeah. No, not what I deserve.
Yeah.
I never want what I deserve. No, sir. Well, that's gorgeous. That is a wonderful car. It's going to be perfect for us.
Everybody that watched the channel when I had that Jaguar, a lot of people said, no, you don't want to give them the Jaguar.
Yeah.
And now I know why, because that thing is the biggest hunk of junk.
Yeah.
I do not like it at all. And then people were commenting that this one would be a good one for you guys.
Well, and it is. And with the dogs, and then we get them back there, which they won't like, but that'll be perfect for them. And we've actually got a back seat that real people can ride in without me having to pull off the covers and all that stuff.
Yes.
And as you know, we serve the people over there at that nursing home right there.
Oh, right across the, right there. Okay.
Yeah. And that's Green Country Village. Wonderful place to be.
Mm-hmm.
And but when we've given them rides to like Christmas Eve Mass and so forth, and 100-year-old ladies trying to get up in that pickup was a tough, and she's not quite hit 100 yet, but she's nibbling at it, and it's getting harder for her to get up there in there. So.
Well, now you can put a couple of people in the back seat, and then you got the way back.
And then
if anybody's going to fit back there.
Oh yeah, we can put Sally back there in the back. she's deaf, so it'll be all right.
She's just 90. Oh, a young 97.
She's 97.
97 years old.
Yeah, we consider anybody under 95 to be in the young group.
Okay.
They're just wonderful people. They're just marvelous people.
Well, this will be great for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll show you all the features. I don't know if there's an owner's manual. I don't remember. There might be. Maybe I put it in the back.
Well,
but I'll show you the features.
Let's find out. Yeah.
And we can just turn you loose, and this will provide you guys with years and years and years of service.
Yeah. That's just wonderful.
yes.
That's really
It'll
good
be our
deal.
last car.
Yeah.
Oh, don't put the pressure on me like that, and don't say that, because you guys are going to be around
It
for a
doesn't have
long
to last
time.
for a long time now. I hate to tell you. But,
now I feel bad.
and don't worry, we've already got the burial paid for. So,
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know you're worried. I can see that flash through your eyes. Oh my God, I got to save them to die when they die. No, we got to take care of them because we know it's going to happen.
All right.
But now, looky there. That is really nice. It's got all the headrests in it.
Yeah, and there's even, if you want, on the back, it's got 3 headrests.
Yeah.
But I put one, see that one right there?
Right.
We can take that out, and you guys can put it in the garage or something if you want, because it'll free up some more leg room.
Right.
But it fits right there, and it kind of hides how you see behind you.
Yeah, I don't like that.
You don't like that? Okay.
Yeah, and that we're going to pull that webbing down right there to separate the dogs,
Yeah,
and so this way they can see out better.
absolutely.
They
They'll get to
wouldn't
see
like
out back here.
Yeah.
That'll be nice.
No, they look forward.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. The two stock dogs look to the side, but the lab only looks forward.
He only looks forward.
And he doesn't. You don't talk to him while you're driving either. He doesn't believe in that. So he'll be right there. I guarantee you. Yeah. He'll probably start whining because he doesn't have his head on my shoulder.
Yeah.
But whatever. But I'm tough with those dogs.
I can tell you're tough.
Yeah, I
with
don't
them.
put
They
up,
do
I don't
exactly
put up
what.
any nonsense.
He even fed them at
Dogs.
3:15 today
Yeah.
because they were hungry.
Give them what they want.
Well, dogs and women. I don't take no guff off of either one of them. Isn't
That's
that
a great.
Isn't that right, sweetie
Yes,
darling?
I know.
Yeah, that's
It
right.
really is. It's good.
I thought that was right.
Okay, well, you guys,
All right,
I'm
look
so
at that.
happy that you like the car,
Oh,
and I hope it is just exactly what you need.
it is. Let's look at your back again.
You want to look at the back?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You just got to.
So, yeah, I vacuumed it out for you.
wow.
Everything
Look
is
at that.
fine. So, if you want,
And yeah, that's
there's plenty of room
oh yeah.
for the dogs.
Well, that's
and then,
what we just pull that divider up.
yeah. And then
then
for your
that-
97-year-old lady,
Yeah. Oh, they could.
she can
that'd
just
work.
sit
Yeah,
right
but
there.
she couldn't get up here.
Well,
Just
no,
make
what
them
they
sit
could
in the
do
back.
no, I've already been thinking about this. They could just stand here like this,
Yeah.
and I can back into them.
Oh, that'll be great.
Yeah, and they'll
Whack, right
yeah,
there.
Right there. I think it'll work out right.
He's a thinking man.
Yeah. I know how to take care of people.
But they'll be holding on to their walker with dear life.
Oh, that's right.
That's
we got
true.
room for the walkers.
Room for the walkers, too.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's something. Yeah, that looks nice. Nice.
All right.
And that's big.
And then how tall? See, I couldn't reach that.
Well, there's a handle right here. If you can, I don't know if you can see that, Mom, but right here.
Well, I won't
You're
need
not
to.
going to be driving it by yourself anyway, so
I'll be with,
no,
I'll be
no,
with
you're not going
Tom.
to do it. You're not going to do it. There.
And there it is.
All right.
Perfect. All right. Say
Fantastic.
goodbye, everybody. This completes the video of. This has been so popular
Well,
for the channel.
Good.
It's
You know,
really
the-
been popular.
thing I've told you and to tell people listen that impressed me about all that is the comments they made, how kind people were with the comments about, oh, that's nice, oh, you're the folks, oh, that was, and it's nice to know there are a lot of nice people out there.
We need more of that these days.
And before I forget it, my 2 friends in Puerto Rico, where I'd said that it was a 75-mile long island, I was talking about that car with it was a junker,
Yeah.
and I got 2 of them that said, it is not, it's 100 miles long. And bless their hearts, I looked it up, and it's not, it's 105 miles long.
105.
105 miles long. But I just wanted to know that I did look it up, and you were more right than I was. And, buena suerte en todo, okay?
What'd you just say?
I can't say that. No, I told them good luck with everything.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Well, say goodbye, Mom and Tom.
All right.
Here's to
Bye.
a wonderful video and a wonderful life with a new car.
Yes,
bet.
we will.
You
we
bet.
will. Thank you so much, Mike.